All right, so we are on the Bureau of Labor Statistics website. The way that you access this website, you can always conduct a Google search, Bureau of Labor Statistics, or you can type in bls.gov. It's going to give you a landing page with a lot of data in it, a lot of charts, things like that. What you want to do is immediately go to the search box that you see here and type in your intended career title. So I'm just going to put for a minute registered nurse if you want to become a registered nurse, or accountant. We're already on the accountant page. If you wanted to become a teacher, you just continue to type in the intended career title. So remember, when you are searching for school information, you are searching for the intended the intended major. So if you want to become an accountant, then your major would be accounting. But when you visit Bureau of Labor Statistics, you are searching for your intended career title. So this summary information is a summary of all the tabs that you see on this page. So what they do, work environment, how to become one, pay, job outlook, state and area data, similar occupations, more information. So it's just a summary of this information. Also pay attention to this last modified date here. Remember in the entry that there are some entries that will have a last modified date. You cannot use this suggested citation because it's not in MLA format. So you can take some of this information, but you'd have to format it in MLA. But do pay attention to this last update, because this is the date. The last update is going to be different from the date that you access the information. So if I click how to become one tab, it's going to give me information about how to become an accountant, an auditor. And I would like for you to take your information from here, because it's telling you what you need in terms of a bachelor's degree in accounting. You're going to need a certification in the field in order to become a certified public accountant. And your field does require a CPA, because if you do not have a CPA license, you're basically no different than an accounting clerk. So then the education requirements tell you about the accounting. Some employers prefer to hire applicants with a master's degree. This is something that you need to know, because once you graduate with your bachelor's, or if you're in a program that has a combined bachelor's and master's, that's going to be of great benefit. Some universities offer specialized programs here. You can also gain practical experience. The part that you want to pay attention to, because the education requirements, you're going to get that information through your school. But the part that you really want to pay attention to, especially if you want to become a registered nurse, any of that, is that your licenses and certifications. You have to sign the financial statements as an accountant. Anytime you are required to do any type of license or have any type of license to enter the field, you have to make sure that you have that. Otherwise, just because you have a bachelor's degree does not mean you are in the field itself. So any accountant who files a report with the Securities Exchange Commission is required to be a licensed CPA, right? CPAs are licensed by their state's board of accountancy, so it's a state-based thing. You must pass a national exam to meet state requirements. You must complete 150 semester hours of college coursework, 30 hours more than the 4-year bachelor's degree, and many schools offer a 5-year combined program to meet this requirement. So if you know that this is required for your field, then you want to make sure that the school that you're interested in actually offers something like this or very similar to this, especially when it comes to meeting the certification requirements. So then all states use the 4-part uniform CPA exam. So you can click this and get more information. You do not have to pass all 4 points, 4 parts at once. So while you are creating a 2-year plan, you should take this into consideration as well. You also must have ethics courses to maintain the license, meaning that in your field, you must take continuing education courses. Also, the certification, there are different types of certifications. So you got management accountants, certifications. You got government accountants. You have financial managers, auditors, um, Institute of Auditors, management account, etc. Certified information systems auditor. Okay. And then if you want to advance in the field and become a top executive, it depends on what context. So if you are advancing in the field and you are in higher education, you usually need a PhD or EDD or some kind of doctorate or maybe law school degree. But if you want to just move up manager, director, I think you can get away with just a master's degree. And then there are different types of accountants under this field. You usually start out as a cost accountant, so that's information that you want to know. The most important aspect of this also is your important qualities. That this is a highly analytical and critically thinking environment. You need good communication skills because you have to communicate with numbers, and you definitely have to be detail oriented. If you're not a person who has a patience for the numbers, you're going to struggle in this field. Of course, you need math skills, and of course, you need to be organized. So, when you are looking at this information and taking it in terms of creating an entry, you want to click the How to Become tab, How to Become One tab, because it's going to give you more information. Work environment is already obvious. What they do is already obvious, but you're going to get more information when you click that tab on education, licenses, advancement, and then personality requirements. Don't forget that this suggested citation is not formatted in MLA, and also pay attention to your last modified date. All right, so this is Bureau of Labor Statistics.